morning, is it from Zetster's lab? The sun is shining again. Oh boy, yesterday it was raining, it was even snowing close by, and cold and wet. But today, it's a beautiful day. Hello, Bella Blobs. And yesterday, I actually couldn't wait to get out of my bed this morning, because I'm so busy with my paintings and creating, and just brings me so much joy. And then yesterday, for my first time ever, look what I did. I created a little fairy. Isn't it gorgeous? I mean, look at the background. Look at the flowers and everything. Oh, and the colors. She's just gorgeous. And I call this painting Fly Away With Me. Where? What? Out of your mind. Fly away with me, out of your mind, into the unconditional love that we are. Isn't it beautiful? You know, our problem is the mind, as I always say. We think the devil is outside of us, God is outside of us, whatever. But the war is always in the mind. And that's why I call this Fly Away With Me, out of your mind, into the unconditional love, abundant life that we are inside of us. It's not an easy thing to do. You might think, what's she talking about? She's crazy. We need to focus, we need to be in control, we need to figure out what's coming next, what we need to do, and look at the world situation and be prepared and ready. But you know, that's not what the abundant life in us is telling us to do. And that is why there's so much pain, depression, anger, war, whatever outside in this realm, because instead of turning inwards and have access, where you have access to that abundant life in you, you ignore it and you live in the future or either in the past. And now people, myself even, tells me, but you need to be realistic, you know, you really need to know what's going on in the world, and you can't just stay in your house. Well, luckily for me, during this period of the pandemic, most of us are in the house. And what a good place that is, so that we can really, really, really find out what this life is all about. It's so easy to get so busy with the things of this world that you miss the life in you. And it's not when you start to eat of the tree of life in you and you start to ignore the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, where your mind judges everything, deciding what is right, what is wrong, what I should do, what shouldn't I do. That is exhausting. Judging everything and everybody and trying to do the right thing so that you can be blessed and blah, blah, blah. That's why the life in us, our spiritual father said, do not eat of the tree. That tree, if you eat of that tree, you will die. That means you will miss that link of my abundant life, that's your life, that's in you. So eat of the tree of life. And what does that mean? It's so simple, but so difficult to do. The moment we start to live in this moment, the minute we start to be conscious of this minute, this day, what is happening now, we have access to the abundant life in us. That is peace and joy and wisdom and power and patience and love and long-suffering. No, whatever you want to call those good. Now I'm good and bad again. But that life in us. The minute we start to focus and be conscious of that, the now, this moment, we have access to everything that we might ever need, all wisdom, all power, all peace, all joy. And then we can do what we need to do, are led to do, are allowed to do by the life in us now. That's the thing. It's not doing nothing. It's just not worrying about tomorrow, not thinking about anything else except this moment. And then you do whatever you have to do with everything that you may ever need already in you, who's leading the way, telling you what to do, how to do it. So it's being present. Isn't that an awesome word? To be present in this moment means to have heaven on earth, abundant life, to live in the abundant life that's ours. So that's just my little story this morning. So my little fairy is telling us this morning, come and fly away with me. Still your mind, get out of your mind into this moment, because here all your needs are met, and experience the abundance that's already in us. Abundant life, everlasting life, who we really are, we already have in us, and that's heaven. As I always say, my heart's desire is to experience heaven on earth now, because that's promised to me. Peace and joy, I promise you. My spiritual father life tells me. Peace and joy in the midst of any situation. That's what I want. I want peace and joy, to experience that abundance now, no matter what I'm going through in this realm presently. And the only way to have and access that peace and joy and power, abundance, is to be conscious of the life in you, to live out of the life in you. Allow the life in you to lead you, guide you, provide for you. Have a fantastic day. Well, I'm going to finish her off. The little face I'm not 100% satisfied with. And then I think I'm going to try and nod my hand at another one. Why? Because I can. Life is good. Have a fantastic day. Love you. Please like my videos, share my videos. Go onto my YouTube channel. Subscribe, please. Get the word out, because this is the good news. The good news is you have what you need to live victoriously now through any situation. Whether you experience a sickness in your body, whether you experience lack in finances, whether you experience whatever, a difficult child, or you have what it takes to live abundantly now. Peace and joy in the midst. Have a fantastic day. Zed from Zedster's Lab.